When you think of superheroes, a few big names probably pop into your head. You might think of a hero who can fly, or one who has super strength. But there is one hero who stands out in the shadows. He doesn't have any superpowers. He is just a man. His name is Batman. For many years, Batman has been one of the most popular characters in the entire world of DC Comics. He is a symbol of justice in his dark and dangerous home, Gotham City. People love his mysterious style, his cool gadgets, and his determination to fight crime no matter what it takes. He is the Dark Knight, a protector for those who cannot protect themselves. Batman's story is a sad one, but it is also a story of great strength. As a young boy named Bruce Wayne, he saw his parents get hurt by a criminal. This terrible night changed his life forever. He promised that he would spend the rest of his life fighting against the bad guys. He trained his body and his mind to become the best he could be. He learned martial arts, science, and how to be a detective. When he grew up, he put on a special suit that looked like a bat. He chose this symbol to scare the criminals who were afraid of the dark. This is how Bruce Wayne, the rich man, became Batman, the hero of Gotham. His popularity is everywhere you look. You can find Batman in comic books that have been telling his stories for decades. He has starred in amazing cartoons like Batman the Animated Series, where his deep voice and serious attitude became famous. He has also been the star of many big blockbuster movies, with different actors playing the hero in the black suit. From action figures in a toy box to logos on t-shirts, the bat signal is a symbol recognized all over the world. This lasting fame shows that there is something truly special about this hero, who uses his mind and his will, instead of superpowers, to save the day and bring hope to his city. What makes Batman so interesting to so many people? Maybe it's because he is a hero we can understand. He feels pain and sadness, just like a regular person. He doesn't have a magic ring or come from another planet. He built himself into a hero through hard work and a promise he made as a child. This makes his victories feel even more incredible. When he faces a powerful enemy like the Joker or Bane, we know he is in real danger. He has to use his brain and his gadgets to win, not just his fists. This makes his adventures exciting and full of suspense, keeping us on the edge of our seats. Many fans will tell you that Batman is without a doubt the greatest superhero of all. Why do they think this? One of the biggest reasons is his incredible intelligence. Batman is not just a fighter, he is known as the world's greatest detective. When a supervillain like the Riddler leaves a tricky puzzle, Batman is the one who can solve it. He can analyze clues that the police miss and figure out the most complicated plans. In many stories, he outsmarts his enemies rather than just overpowering them. This shows that true strength doesn't always come from muscles, but from a sharp and clever mind, which is a powerful lesson for everyone. Another reason people love Batman is because he is completely human. Unlike Superman, who is almost impossible to hurt, Batman faces danger every single night. He can get tired, he can get injured, and he can feel fear. This makes him very relatable. When we see him push through the pain to save someone, it is truly inspiring. It shows us that you don't need to be born with special abilities to be a hero. You can become one through courage, training, and the desire to do good in the world. His humanity is not a weakness. Many believe it is his greatest strength and what makes him so compelling. Let's not forget his amazing collection of gadgets and technology. Since he doesn't have superpowers, Batman uses his wealth and intelligence to create tools to help him fight crime. He has the Batmobile, a super-fast car with all sorts of tricks. He has his utility belt, which is filled with batarangs, smoke bombs, and a grappling hook to swing between buildings. These gadgets are not just cool toys, they are essential parts of how he operates. They show his creativity and how he prepares for every possible situation. This preparation is a key part of his character and a big reason why he can stand side by side with superpowered heroes. Finally, Batman has some of the most famous and interesting villains in all of comics. A hero is often defined by the challenges they face, and Batman's enemies are truly unforgettable. There is the Joker, the chaotic clown who wants to prove that anyone can be as crazy as he is. There is Catwoman, the skilled thief who is sometimes a friend and sometimes a foe. And there are many others like Penguin, Scarecrow, and Two-Face. These villains are not just simple bad guys. They are complex characters that challenge Batman's mind and his morals, making his stories rich and exciting to follow. While many people think Batman is the best, others argue that he is overrated. One of the biggest criticisms is that his superpower is just being very, very rich. They say it's easy to be a hero when you have billions of dollars to build fancy cars and high-tech gadgets. Other heroes, like Spider-Man, often struggle with everyday problems like paying rent, which makes them feel more like a regular person. Critics say that Batman's immense wealth makes his journey less impressive. They ask, could he still be Batman without all of his money? This is a question that makes some fans see him as less of a self-made hero. Another point that critics make is about his methods. Batman operates in the shadows and often uses fear to fight criminals. Some people think he goes too far. He is a vigilante, which means he takes the law into his own hands. In some stories, his actions are very aggressive and can seem more like a bully than a hero. For example, in the movie Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, we see a much angrier and more brutal Batman. This darker side of the character makes some people uncomfortable. They wonder if his way of fighting crime is really the right way, or if it just creates more fear in an already dark city. Some people also feel that Batman gets too much attention compared to other DC heroes. He appears in so many comics, movies, and TV shows that it can feel like he is the only hero that matters. This can be frustrating for fans of other great characters who don't get the same spotlight. It can seem like DC Comics relies too much on Batman's popularity, which can make the universe feel smaller. They argue that giving more space to other heroes would make the DC universe more interesting and diverse, instead of always focusing on the dark stories of Gotham City. Finally, there is the argument that Batman's story is sometimes unrealistic, even for a comic book. He is a regular human, yet he survives explosions, falls from great heights, and fights superpowered beings and wins. In some comics, like the Justice League series, he comes up with plans to defeat every single one of his superpowered teammates. Some fans find this hard to believe. They think the writers sometimes make Batman so smart and so prepared that it feels like a superpower in itself. This can make him seem less like a vulnerable human and more like an unbeatable character, which can make his stories less exciting. When we compare Batman to other famous DC heroes, we see just how different he is. Let's take Superman, for example. Superman came from the planet Krypton and gets his powers from Earth's yellow sun. He represents hope, truth, and the American way. He is a bright, shining symbol of what humanity can aspire to be. Batman is his opposite. He is a creature of the night, born from tragedy, who uses fear as a weapon. While Superman inspires people by being a perfect, godlike figure, Batman inspires people by showing that a human can rise from darkness and make a difference. They are two sides of the same coin. Then there is Wonder Woman, an Amazon princess from the island of Themyscira. She is a warrior trained for battle, but her main mission is to bring peace and love to the world. She is both incredibly strong and incredibly compassionate. Unlike Batman, who is often isolated and full of anger, Wonder Woman leads with her heart and tries to see the good in people. She is a diplomat as much as a fighter. Comparing her to Batman shows the different ways a hero can solve problems. Batman often sees the worst in humanity and prepares for it, while Wonder Woman tries to inspire the best in humanity. So, is Batman truly the ultimate hero, or does he take up too much of the limelight? The truth is, there is no single right answer to this question. What makes a hero the best is really a matter of personal opinion. If you love stories about strategy, detective work, and the power of the human will to overcome anything, then Batman might be your favorite. He shows that you don't need to fly to be a hero. His dedication and intelligence are what make him stand against the most powerful forces in the DC universe, and that is truly remarkable. However, if you are inspired by heroes who represent hope, compassion, and overwhelming power used for good, then you might prefer Superman or Wonder Woman. They remind us of the amazing things that are possible and encourage us to be better people. The DC universe is full of many different kinds of heroes. each with their own unique strengths and weaknesses. Perhaps the real strength of the Justice League is not one single hero, but all of them working together. The best hero for you is the one whose story speaks to you the most. Who do you think is the greatest hero of all?